Hello, my name is Sam, and welcome to the show, etc., etc. Today, I'm going to be interviewing the leader of a group called CAC, Michael Tomchuk.
God help you if you run off with my chair! That was strange. Did you hear that?
Did you hear anything? Whatever. Anyways, welcome, Mike, to the show.
How's it going?
Good, good. So, Mike, what does CAC mean? What does it promote?
It stands for Calling All Cosplayers, which is just a group that we as a whole didn't feel that one convention or two conventions a year was enough. We need to cosplay more.
Okay.
And honestly, the events have actually kind of gotten a little bit farther away from that. But the heart of cosplay is still there. Like, we are otakus, we are nerds, we are damn proud of it, and we love being around people who are like that. That's what we stand for.
Alright. What interests you so much about Otafest and anime to make such a group?
Well, honestly, it's the freedom to be like yourself. Like, in the real world, you kind of have to hide a little bit of your nerdy self. No matter how much of a nerd you are, you don't go around bragging the fact that I have this, like, I don't have thousands of movies. I don't have all these video games that a plethora of a collection. I don't have this, that, and the other thing for anime. I don't have 14 costumes. Yeah. You don't ever brag about that in the real world unless it's to your friends who are in the exact same thing. Calling All Cosplayers creates a group that it's like you feel secure enough expressing that you never have to feel shunned.
Okay.
So, and Otafest is the same way, and same with like Animathon or Anime North, any of those, but they're 1 day, 2 days, 3 days a year, and that's it.
So basically you want to make it a full year-round thing for everybody.
At least once a month.
Okay. Has there been many problems occurring in the group?
Not really. We did have a couple of issues at the event number 4 where we just simply didn't have a big enough capacity to hold the people there. But event number 6 basically took the same idea and same concept we did in 4, but rectified it by having a lot more space, and the overall opinion of the event was much better. Honestly, the biggest problem we have nowadays is on the Facebook board, we have a lot of spam. You know who you are. I will find you. But beside that, we're fine.
Well, Facebookers, look out for that. Do you have any major plans in the future for Calling All Cosplayers?
I have the next event thought out for next month, and a few people already know it. It's going to be cosplay bowling if I can swing it properly. But besides that, I try to think of it only about a couple weeks in advance so I can plan focused on that. If I plan too many events in a row without stopping to focus on one, it fails as an event overall. Because I'm not focusing enough on the one. So that's why, and then we don't have any conventions until, like, we have Taste of Animathon this month, but very few people in Calgary can be going, because of the travel time, obviously. But we just had our last event this recent weekend, we had it yesterday, so we're fine. We're fine for this month, we need February's event.
Okay, do mini events occur or something?
Mini events occur very often, but some people are starting to think it happens too often, because they're distracted. Like, I've heard some very good points, whereas if we keep attending too many mini events, no one's going to show up to the big ones because they were just at an event and now they're broke, or it's too much of a hassle to get across the city, or the travel time. So we try to limit the mini events solely to something we can cosplay at, or something that's dedicated otaku-ness. Unless we have people, like in one instance, the last mini event that I attended was when good old Captain Jack came down from Edmonton and we went to roller disco, which we had only like 5 people, 6 people turn out for, but it was still very fun, and that was a stipulation. We had him out to visit, so we obviously had to do something for that.
Very well. Now, Vanilla and Chocolate, they seem to be the group's mascots. What made them come to be?
The artist won. That was it. She won the art contest we had for the mascots. The most people voted for those. That's what won it.
Okay. Do you plan on having a web comic about Vanilla and Chocolate and their interaction with CAC?
Artists, get on that. I can't draw for shit. That's on you.
Ooh.
All of you.
Alright. Moving on, tell us more about you, the leader of the group. You know, about your cosplays, your videos, and in general, about you.
I am your king, and that's all you need to know. No, really, I'm just the one who does the planning. As far as, like, public relations, getting the word out there, and being generally more of a face guy, that's what we have Alex for. He is the group's energy. He is the spirit of cosplay. Like, honestly, the whole reason we have this in the first place is because me and him just hit it off really well, and we wanted to go to a movie, and then it's like, well, let's bring everybody we can with us. That's what sparked this, but Your cameraman's making strange faces at you. You should fire him. But now we also have a third admin now, which is Sammy, and she's done lots and lots of work for the group as a whole. Big help at the events and all, and that's why she got promoted as well. So I'm sure that's only going to add to it.
All right.
I also don't remember what else you asked me.
Your cosplays?
Ah, right, my cosplays. So far, I've only gotten 2 actually completed start to finish. One is Simone of Gurren which was what people came to know me as for the longest time. And the second was Luke von Fabre from Tales of the Abyss, which I recently debuted at Oda Light, and I'll be doing a Taste of Anime-thon at the end of the week. But that one's less known because not a lot of people have played the Tales of games. Fucking should. It's a remake of it next month, get it? 3DS people. And honestly, the next cosplay I'm hoping to do will be Zero from Code Geass, which is also what Sammy wants to do as well. So we actually do have a couple of ideas on how to work that properly and make it funny all the same.
Oh, that's good. Now, for any other people who would like to join the group, how can they?
Join the Facebook group. I don't really... Unless I have a specific reason from somebody else that you should not be a part of the group, maybe you've pissed them off, but they have to give me a valid, like, I don't like this person to let them in, it's not a good reason. I need a good reason that you're going to cause trouble, or, God forbid, if you've been booted before, you're not coming back in, but to my knowledge, no one's been kicked out of the group. One person left of their own accord, and that's an entire issue that's not getting addressed right now, but no one has been kicked from the group. A couple of people are on the fence right now, but they haven't done anything lately to push it any farther than that. So, simply go to the Facebook group. I will put the link in the description below the video.
There you go.
Click that. Click join. I will approve you. Get us to 200 members. I'll get some more fan art done with. That's a whole other thing, too.
Well, thank you, Mike, for all your information about Calling All Cosplayers. So, for my last question, which CAC member do you think should be interviewed on the next show, and why?
Obviously, we need Alex. You got to get the admins first, and Alex was the other main guy right there from the bat.
Yeah?
Besides, he'll be much funnier than me.
Oh, really?
Have you met him?
There might be a possibility I have.
Find him.
Anyways.
Interview him. I'm stealing the spotlight.
Anyways, welcome once again to the show, etc., etc. I'm your host, Sam, and I will hopefully see you next time with Alex.